Welcome to this video, in which we will be discussing the recent news reports that Melbourne has officially overtaken Sydney as Australia's most populous city. Though the lead up to this moment has been years in the making, the actual switch happened quickly and unexpectedly due to the ever-improving accuracy of Australian Bureau of Statistics (ABS) data. In 2021, Melbourne's population was recorded as 4,875,400 to 18,700 more than what was found in Sydney at the time. Because of a quirk in how the figures are calculated, a boundary update to the city even added tens of thousands to this tally, pushing it just over the top. In fact, the closest Melbourne had come to overtaking Sydney was way back in 1930, when the latter still held an advantage of only 1.2 million to 995,000. By using other methods, like the greater urban area, the gap between Melbourne and Sydney is shrunk in the present day, mostly due to new internal and international patterns that favored the southern city. At present, the latter was counted at 5,259,800, just ahead of Melbourne's 4,976,200. Still, demographers predict that Melbourne will be crowned the larger of the two cities by 2031 to 2032. One of the key elements drawing in these new migrants is the cheaper cost of living, especially for housing, that Melbourne has to offer than Sydney does. Factors like educational and employment opportunities are pretty much on par between the two urban areas, and yet it is the former that resonates with those looking to relocate. One such demographer, the Australian National University's Liz Allen, said, "Melbourne has an air to it that diversity seems to be celebrated more." She also went on to explain that the large population of people from India have made the city an increasingly attractive destination for those from the subcontinent. And so, with all these aspects taken into account, the population figures, the boundaries, the tug-of-war between Sydney and Melbourne, the cost of living, the attractions of the area, and so on, it can easily be seen why Melbourne is becoming the more populous of the two cities. We thank you for joining us in this video and hope you can now understand the ins and outs of this developing situation which saw Melbourne rise